All right. Today we are with State Representative Larry Phillips. He's joining us for our 10 questions with for this week. And thank you.
You bet. It's great to be here.
Thank you. Our 10 questions are simple questions, kind of let some people know a little bit about you. So we'll go ahead and get started. What is your position?
I'm state representative. I represent Fannin and Grayson counties in the Texas legislature. There's 150 of us that represent the 254 counties in Texas.
Okay. And what are your daily responsibilities?
Well, daily, it really depends. It depends whether we're in session. If we're in session, it begins this January. We're there for 140 days. We meet every other year, so that 140 days is pretty tight, cram-packed full of doing things. The main thing we have to do is pass a budget. We pass a 2-year budget. Other states do an annual budget or they have a budget year, but we do everything in that 140 days unless there's a special session call.
Oh, okay. Sounds like very busy.
Well, it is. And then the rest of the thing is just helping citizens, not only with legislation or concerns, but also their interaction with the state. So if you have an issue with a state agency or a state entity and you're having trouble communicating with them or there seems to be problems, we're there, and we do a lot of what we call constituent casework, which is helping citizens work through all the different things they have to with the state of Texas.
To get the government to work for them.
You bet.
What was your very first job?
Well, I tell you what, I have, of course, mowing lawns and those kind of things, from a young age, doing those things. My grandmother had a little grocery store, a little like a 7-Eleven, and so I helped stock cans and stock the soda box, and we had soda boxes and those kind of things. That really wasn't for pay. Probably my first real job that was as an usher in a movie theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who do you count as your mentor?
Well, I have a couple of different, mentors. And through the years, it really depends. I have, because I'm an attorney, there are mentors or judges that I really look up to and have mentored. In the legislature, there are different people I look up to. I certainly respect Ralph Hall and consider him a mentor in different ways, and certainly that. I've got to say my pastor just does a great job mentoring men, and I appreciate and call him a mentor.
That's a good one to have. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Well, that's a tough one. I tell you what, it's I get more time in the day. I guess that's not changing me. I certainly wish. I think all of us, we could certainly, just looking at me, to have a healthier lifestyle, have the time to put in and do those things. The time is what crushes you. So I would certainly wish I had more time, I guess. So that means me having to set margins and parameters to
time management, possibly.
You bet.
Yeah.
It's just a busy.
It's busy. There's not enough hours in the day.
When you got 3 kids, 2 in high school, 1 in junior high. Besides, we are a citizen legislature, which means we have jobs, and we're in the legislature. So when you put it all together, it's
quite a.
It is, but that's the challenge and really the fun of it, accomplishing these things.
True, that's true. I understand. In your position, what do you consider the greatest opportunities?
Well, whether it's legislative opportunities to help our local communities, and for me, is to try to find ways to help our economy, which is really struggling. But also, as I mentioned, that casework, there are times when we can help people that are struggling dealing with the state agency, and we can come in and assist them. And those are some of the neatest opportunities, because they're one-on-one personal opportunities where, people say, gosh, we sure appreciate what you and your office were able to do for us. It's nice to be able to do that, and to me, that's some of the greatest opportunities, is when we can help citizens on an individual basis.
Oh, that sounds good. In your position, what do you consider the greatest challenges?
Well, for right now, as far as the state, our challenge is the budget, and it's a result of the struggles that the entire nation has had with the recession. And so those are some of that's kind of the biggest struggle that I know we'll be faced with legislation. There's many other things that we have to accomplish this session, but I know that's kind of the budget is a big struggle now.
I think that's with corporate wide, nationwide,
Everybody's struggling in those situations.
Individual households.
Yeah. You know, Texas is performing better, but it's still tough on individuals.
Yes. How has technology impacted the way you do business today?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Emails, internet. You're doing this on a flip phone. They will go to your computer. It challenges. Changes everything. Instant communication. So it definitely is a big impact. It makes things done easier. When we write bills, it's easier to. Just an example, and if someone has an amendment to a bill that comes to our house, to the floor of the House, and we're debating legislation, and someone wants to amend, and they want to amend page 4, line 3, in the past they would have to print that out, copy it for everybody, and then just hand it to everybody. Well, now it's online, and so they can scan it and instantly, and so we're able to see that a lot easier and focus. So that's an example of how it's
probably
impacted
helps
us.
Speed up the process quite a lot.
Well, it helps speeds it up, but it also helps us to have the time to helps us have more time to consider those amendments when they come up.
Right. Sounds like a good plan. Tell us something about you most people don't know.
I don't know. I don't know about. I'm not sure what that is.
I've had people that were a little bit more sappy than what the people thought they might be, or
I don't know. I mean,
Hallmark movies.
I'm a marathon widower. My wife runs marathons, and so she does something pretty neat. She runs marathons, so I get to be part of her fan club when she does that. So that's something I guess she does. For about me, I'm
an open book.
I don't.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, try to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, I'm like most Texans up here. We like to hunt and fish. Love to read. Reading's been a passion since I was in grade school. So.
Yeah, me too. If you could have a different career, what would it be?
I think I would enjoy being a teacher. Investing in young people. I mean, our teachers do so much, and we talk about mentors. My mentors have been teachers. Those are my favorite people I've had. I come from a family of educators, so that's something that would be really to be able to invest in young people's lives, and I love history, so that kind of opportunity would be.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, that is our 10 questions for this week, and I appreciate you coming in to see us here at the Fanny County Special.
Thanks so much.
All right, thank
Have
you
a great
so much.
day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.